Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
All right.
Thank you.
The show is Horses Sing None of It, if you don't know already. Hi, Bob. And Bob's getting famous. Bob Fivehouse, behind camera number 3.
Hi, Bob.
And the music you were just listening to is the music of Heartsounds.
That's right.
And that is Mary Kay Mann in the vest over there. Welcome to the show, Mary Kay.
Hello.
And Janet Bealey on the harp.
Thanks for having us.
And I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess that you guys get booked at a lot of weddings.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah, we
And-
started out with weddings.
Yeah. Do you do the Renaissance Fair thing too?
Not too much.
No?
We haven't done that. No.
Lots of
I don't think
weddings.
we don't have the clothes, I think, is the problem.
You need the
Yes.
clothes
We need
for
the
that.
clothes, yeah.
And the speech. We don't have the speech down yet.
Okay. Well, there's an idea for you.
Yeah, I'll put
I'm
that
sure
in
you
the
thought
hat.
of it before. So what other kinds of places do you find yourselves performing?
Oh, Lots of borders, restaurants, church concert series, first nights, festivals.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
It is.
Any place where people want to get mellowed out too.
Exactly.
Pretty much. We're not your usual rock band.
Yeah, we do some retirement homes. Old people
Oh,
love
right.
us.
Oh, yeah.
I bet.
So,
Well, we like them too.
yeah. It keeps us busy.
And you're both coming from Pennsylvania, is that correct?
Yes, I come from Chad's Ford in the country.
Chad's Ford?
Yes.
Is that one word or two?
Two words.
That's where Chad must have forded.
I guess so.
That's right.
And I'm from the land of Delaware.
Oh, so you come from different directions, actually.
Yeah, yeah, we're only about half an hour apart.
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess, yeah, Pennsylvania is close to Delaware at certain points.
Delaware's close to everything. There's not much. Yeah, it's a little tiny place.
Very good. Well, you want to play us another number? Oh, you want to tell us what that was that you started out with first?
All right,
Sure.
right. It was a jig called Road to Lisdoon Varna, an Irish jig.
And then we moved into a Scottish reel called Sleep Sound in the Morning.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
And sprightly.
Yes, that's about as rowdy as we get. That's about it.
Some kick butt, harp, and flute.
Yeah, yeah. Well, now we'll do an English song that is semi-familiar to people. It's the more traditional version of Scarborough Fair.
Not the Simon and Garfunkel
Not the Simon
version.
and Garfunkel, no. Where are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to our bonny lass there, for once she was a true lover of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, without any needle or thread worked in it, and she shall be a true lover of mine. Tell her to plow me an acre of land, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, between the sea and the salt sea strand, and she shall be a true lover of mine. Tell her to plow it with water and sword, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, and sow it all over with one peppercorn, and she shall be a true lover of mine. Tell her to reap it with a sickle of leather, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, and tie it all up with a tomtit's feather, and she shall be a true lover of mine. Tell her to gather it all in a sack, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, and carry it home on a butterfly's back, and then she shall be a true lover of mine.
Beautiful.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thanks.
It's just transporting.
Oh, it's such
We
a sarcastic song, too. That's what's so much fun about it. This man saying, if you if you see my ex-love at Scarborough Fair, tell her to do all these impossible things for me, and if she does them, she can be his true love again.
Aha! When pigs fly.
Something like that. Yes. So I don't think he really wants her.
Great fun.
And it sounds like such a lovely song if you don't really
Listen to the words.
understand the lyric, yeah.
Well, we like to do that. We like to talk about the songs when we play, so the audience has a little bit of insight into what's going on, and it makes it more interesting for us too.
Sure. It's always good to know a little history about something you're involved in. And something else you're involved in, having recently released,
Oh, look at that.
at Bob's suggestion, the Magic CD rack.
That's wonderful.
Behind the Green Bushes.
Our magic CD.
Got a good shot of that. And you can be reached through email,
Correct.
and it magically appears Aunt K at ix.netcom.com. To reach Heartsounds, you can find out about where they might be performing, find out how to acquire a disc, and so forth. Or maybe find out how to get them to come to your wedding too.
That's right.
Just call early.
Especially in the spring.
Yes.
Yes.
Fall's getting busy too.
What else would you like to play for us?
Shall we wake them up, Mary Kay?
Oh yeah, okay. This one's rowdy too.
All right. Horses Sing None of It is big on rowdy.
Yeah.
Right.
You're gonna have to add a banjo player, maybe a drummer, bass player. I don't know.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we'll just do this little reel on the whistle. Cooley's Reel.
Yaha!
Yeah.
That's especially cool how you play the simultaneous bodhrán and bagpipes on the harp.
I love the bodhrán, and this is the closest thing I can get to being a playing and being a percussionist at the same time.
That's cool. Yeah.
It's a common technique that's played on the harp.
Yes, I guess I've never seen it before, so I guess I haven't seen that much
Good.
harp
I'm
playing.
glad to introduce it to you.
Yeah, that's great. And the low notes like the bagpipe kind of sound.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Thanks.
So it's always interesting to find out, I think, how folks get interested in the performing art that they do.
Well, who would like to start?
You start.
Well, I was 11, and the school teacher was saying, pick an instrument, folks. And all my friends were playing flute and clarinet, and I wanted to be different. So I grew up on a farm. I never saw a harp, never heard a harp. But I heard stories of David playing his harp for King Saul in the Bible. And I thought they were real little, and they were at that time. But I got my first harp, and it's quite big, and I've been playing ever since.
Wow.
So it's kind of like destined for me to play, I think. It's just who I am.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool story. So out of hearing a story from the Bible, you just picked an instrument out.
Yep.
That sounds like the one for me. Great.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. How about you, Mary Kay?
I don't have a story like that. No.
It's okay.
No, it's more like I wanted to play the piano and we couldn't afford a piano, so I got the flute. Basically, it was the girls' instrument, you know.
Well, just be glad you don't have to carry a piano around with you now.
Yeah, I am glad about that. Yeah.
Yeah. She runs out of a job with her little flute, and I'm like way behind her with my harp. So
It's awful. I have several flutes, though. You see, I have several things to carry. But
Yes, they all fit into a little satchel about this big.
yeah, they do. They do. Yeah.
Yes, well,
Huh.
I know from playing with piano players that it's no fun lugging around those keyboards. Even when they're electric, they're still a pain to carry around.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry for him.
Well, you've got quite a... Actually, we've had a harpist on here who played I guess it's a classical harp, which is
Yes.
much bigger and heavier yet.
Yes.
But,
And they have foot pedals at the bottom, which make them much more expensive. But you can do great music on them.
Your Janet plays that too.
oh, you do?
Yes, yes. I enjoy this because you can do so much of your own thing on it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, how about another tune then?
sure. Great.
What are we going to do?
We're having a blank here.
I think we'll do that song about the young man who apprentices.
Oh, yes,
okay.
yes, okay.
He goes off to apprentice in London, but he comes back to visit his sweetheart. And when he does that, he knocks on her window and says, "Let me in, and we'll blow the candles out." And that's the song.
Okay.
When I was apprenticed in London, I went to see my dear. The candles, they were burning, the moon shone bright and clear. I knocked upon her window to ease her ache and pain. I rose and let me in, then she barred the door again. I like your well behavior, and thus I often say, I won't rest contented, love, while you are far away. The roads, they are so muddy, we cannot gang about. So roll me in your arms, dear, and blow the candles out. Your father and your mother in yonder room to lie, a-hugging one another, so why not you and I? A-hugging one another without no fear or doubt. So roll me in your arms, dear, and blow the candles out. And if we prove successful, love, pray name it after me. Keep it neat and kiss it sweet and hold it on your knee. When my 3 years are ended, my time it will be out. Then I'll double my indebtedness by blowing the candles out.
Naughty, naughty.
A sweet little song. It's
Yes.
nice to have a happy love song sometimes.
Yes.
There's so few.
Actually, we turned it into a happy love song. It's really not. We left off the unhappy ending, where he's never coming back.
She gets pregnant and he never comes back.
Yeah, that's it. And beware, young girls, that this doesn't happen to you. But we have so few happy folk songs to sing that we really just sort of had to change it and let it go.
Yeah. Now, I don't know whether you are full-time musicians or do you supplement your income with other things, and do you like those things, and how does that work in your life?
Well, Well, I think diversity is the best way to go. I teach harp. I have about 30 harp students.
Wow.
In the studio. And I play regularly in a hotel in Wilmington, and with Mary Kay, with weddings and things like that. I do it full time.
That's great.
It is good. There's some dry spells, but as long as you do different things with it, it seems to keep me pretty busy.
Great. How about you, Mary Kay?
I juggle lots of things. I juggle even more things. I teach flute students. I have about 15. I play with Janet. I play with a pianist. I play with a classical and jazz guitarist. I play in a contra dance band. Occasionally I play by myself, and I go to retirement homes with my father, where he sings and I play the piano.
Wow.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. He's good. And then I also computer program a little bit, which is the bread and butter of this life at the moment. The millennium approaching problem. I program in to fix some of that.
Wow, that's important. So you did manage to get that piano in there after all.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's fun.
Very good. What else do you have for us? We have, let's see, about, can I calculate this? About 6.5 minutes. So we have time for another, and then our short little jam session.
Great. Well, shall we do Skyboat?
It's the song about Bonnie Prince Charlie, who tried to become the King of Scotland but lost the Battle of Culloden and was spirited away to the Isle of Skye. And the song is interesting because it's kind of partially a lullaby and partially a war song, if you can imagine this. It's true. It's true.
Ready?
Yeah. Sweet Bonnie boat like a bird on a wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king over the sea to sky. Loud the winds howl, loud the waves roar, thunderclaps rend the air. Baffled our foes stand by the shore, follow they will not dare. Speed Bonnie boat like a bird on a wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad who's born to be king over the sea to sky. Though the waves leap, soft shall ye sleep, ocean's our royal bed. Rocked in the deep, Flora will keep watch o'er your weary head.
the sword, cool in the sheath, Charlie will come again. Speed, bunny board, like a bird on a wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to the sky.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
It is a war-torn lullaby, isn't it?
Yes, yes. It's pretty intense. It's about an intense event.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Giving babies nightmares.
Okay. That's just what we want to do.
Closing note.
Yeah.
We should let folks know how to get in touch with you again if the graphic is available. Aunt K at ix.
.netcom.com.
Right.
And
There
you can email us to hire us, to buy our CD, or just to talk to us. We'll do that.
Okay. I'll have to
Yeah.
edit those comments. Yes, to get in touch and find information. And these nice ladies have picked out a tune that I can massacre with the banjo and the harmonica as we take it out. It's been a pleasure to have you as a guest here on Horses Sing None of It.
I've
As a
enjoyed
guest.
being here. Thank you.
Very good. Let's
Okay.
take it out. What's the name of this?
Oh, yes.
The Roving Galway Boy from Ireland.
We don't know where he's roving and what he's up to, but we're sure it's not good.